All right, so coming over to the back piece, the back piece is usually not an issue. Okay, so it's actually very simple. So we'll be using a princess dart for the back piece, so we'll be able to achieve our 6 pieces. So the princess dart, I'm going to go around my armhole. So whatever I have on the armhole, I'm going to divide it by 2. So this is the armhole. I have 12.5. So I'm going to divide 12.5 by 2. So 12.5 by 2 will give me 6.25. So this is my 6.25, and I'll make a mark at that point. So I'm going to connect my princess dart right now. I'll place my pattern ruler like this to flush on this line and on this line, and I'll come out by 1 inch for my dart accommodation. So from here I have 1 inch, sorry, for my armhole because of the curve. Okay, all right, so you can see me added the 1 inch. So I'm going to cut through this line. So and the back is ready. So but remember, we need to contour the back. Very important, because the human back is not as straight as what we have on the center back. This is my center back where we are going to attach our zip. So simply I will go in from here by 0.75, and I will flush it to the neckline from that 0.75 to the neckline, and I'll return back from that 0.75 to the hem. Okay, so these are my back contour line. Now I'm going to remeasure my waist to be sure it's complete. So from here I'm going to measure my waist. Okay, I will skip the dart so I'll be able to get the waist. Okay, so the waist is at 10 inches. So this is my 10 inches. Now I'm going to also measure what I have on the chest line, starting from where I contoured, and this is what I have, 11 inches. So I'm going to connect from here to here. Okay, so make sure you extend your line to that point. So we are extending, connecting from our chest line to the new accommodation. Okay, that is the replacement of the dart. So let me take this measurement again. I need to be sure. Okay, all right. Okay, so that is where I have the 10 inches on the waistline. Now I will connect what I have here back to the waistline. Okay, back to the hip line rather. So for the back, remember we placed our lace for the back, so it's all by choice. If you want to have your full Ankara piece at the back, is your choice. You want to have it as a yoke, is your choice as well. So but for the purpose of this tutorial, I'm going to have it as full Ankara, while we have the front as yoke placed. Okay, so from here I'm going to find the midpoints. This is my midpoint. I'll divide it by 2. Okay, because that is where we have our neckline run for the back, and then I'll come down by 2 inches. I'll be making use of 2 inches for the back neckline. So I'll connect my back neckline in this manner. Okay, so that is how the back is going to look like. So I'm going to cut my pattern right away before we continue or proceed to the 6 pieces for the back. So I'm cutting now on the contour line. So the neckline is by choice anyway. If you want to bring it a little more down, or maybe you want to make, let me just give you an example. You want to make it a V neckline at the back. Okay, so it all depends on what you actually need. Okay, so if you are making a V neckline, from here you can go by 7 inches. So I just mark 7 inches, and then you can connect this way. So whichever way, whichever one will give you a better neckline. So now I'll be cutting on my the neckline I chose. On the seam line, on the armhole, I will cut and stop. Then I will cut my princess dart for the back, and here I will go into my princess dart and take off what I have here. So the back, there's nothing on the back to contour, so all you need to do is to cut off the back the way it is and join it back. So this is the length of my the back pattern. Okay, so I take off the dart I don't need, and then I'm going to, okay, so this is the waist line, and this is my waist for the back. So by the time we join them together, okay, by the time it's joined together, the 1 inch dart will take place. So I'm going to repeat the same process of adding 3 inches like we did in the front, and I'll back to show you what it looks like.